Hey everybody, welcome back to Royal Tarot Readings. This is my fun channel that I do for tarot readings on the royal family. All information presented in this video is for fun and entertainment purposes only. It's fun. It's tarot. I'm just a gal with cards. All right, so today let's take a look at this just the dilemma, the question that we all have. Why have Harry and Meghan not announced their split up? Why is the status of this marriage not acknowledged to what we all know it is? So I'm going to do a Celtic cross. I don't often do Celtic crosses, but I'm going to do one on this topic. On the present state of the marriage between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. What in the world is going on? All right, so for this reading, I'm going to use the A.E. Waite Holographic Tarot deck. Beautiful deck. This is the one, of course, as you all know, has the iridescence of the cards, which is so beautiful on camera. So let's take a look at what in the world is going on with the marriage between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. All right, Celtic cross. So what is the current state of the marriage? What's the problem? What's the challenge in the marriage? What is from the past that is important that we should know from the past? What is important that we should know about the future coming up? What is and this is all from Harry's point of view. All right, this is from Harry's point of view. What is his conscious goal? What's the goal that he has in mind, that he knows he has? He's very conscious of this goal. What's his goal? And then what are his underlying feelings? This is called the unconscious. What are his underlying feelings of his marriage? And if the universe could give him some advice, what advice would they give him? What advice can the universe give Harry about his marriage? What is an external influence? Okay, 7 of Pentacles. No, 6 of Pentacles. This is reciprocity, quid pro quo. All right, so what is the external influence in the marriage right now that is causing the issue? What are Prince Harry's hopes and fears? And finally, what is the final outcome of the marriage? How is it all finally going to turn out? What does the universe want to tell us about the outcome of the marriage between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle? All right, a couple more shuffles here. Whoops. All right. Okay, we're starting to get some action now. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Well, that's one of the children. I think that is Archie. All right. And then we have Ace of Cups upright. This is about passion and love. All right. My daughter's playing in the background. Sorry for the background noise. I'll try to edit it out, or at least mute it so you can't hear it. And okay. And then so this is the marriage, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. What can the universe tell us? We'll do. Whoops. Oh goodness. Hang on 1 second. I was going to do one. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. It's about destiny. All right. Let's do one more shuffle here. Oh, okay. Wait, one more. I have to wait till it feels right. Okay. Ugh. All right. 6 of Cups is about your past. All right, one more shuffle, and then we'll go with this one. If the universe will let me. Okay, yep, this one's going to be good. All right, this one feels good. We'll go ahead and do this. Ooh, interesting cut. All right, so Celtic cross. What's the current situation? What's the problem? What's the past? What's the future? What's the conscious? What's the unconscious? Whoops. And then we need advice, external influences, hopes and fears, and the outcome. All right. Underlying energy is the Ace of Wands, new ideas, Judgment in reverse, 9 of Cups. All right. All right. So the Ace of Wands is a new idea, a new beginning, a new offering. And then Judgment in reverse is that you get no second chances. You get judged, and that's it. You're done. Done and dusted. And then the 9 of Cups in reverse. 9 of Cups upright is about, it can be about dreams, temporary dreams. But it tends to be about overindulgence and smugness. And in reverse, it's about being overwhelmed by overindulgence. So you can be drinking too much, partaking too much in vices. So yeah. All right. So we have a new idea because we're being judged and there's no return, and being overwhelmed by can be overwhelmed usually by alcohol, something like that. All right, so let's take a look. What is the present situation of the marriage? What is the present situation of the marriage? Oh, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. All right, the young woman who upright, the I can't talk. Nine of Pentacles is about a young, wealthy woman, very, very prestigious, very successful, independent in her own right. And in reverse, about a woman who is not independent, not successful, has lost her wealth. What's the present situation? I think the young woman is no longer interested in things. She is not successful. She has no money. She's not independent. She's too clingy. She's too dependent. Too dependent. No matter how many new ideas come up, they all get turned down, and there's no second chance. Nope, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard of. And it's because of the overindulgence, the feeling of being entitled, of this is due me. You have to do this for me because you owe it to me. That's the problem of the marriage right now. She's too clingy, and she feels like everything is owed to her, or she's entitled to everything, allegedly. All right, what is the problem? Like we just didn't have one. What's the problem of the marriage right now? Oh my God. The devil. Wow. Okay. All right. So the problem apparently is addiction and dark forces. All right. We have a devil in the devil's swear jar. I'll tell you about that at the end if you're not familiar with it. All right. So the devil is about dark forces, dark thoughts, dark deeds, addiction. This is where people are tied to the devil, but you can see that the binds are very loose. They can actually get away from it if they want to. They just don't want to. What's the problem? This tie to these dark forces, these dark thoughts. The addiction is the problem. That's the problem right now, because the devil's always coming up with new ideas. Oh, here's you, try this, try that, try this, try that. But none of it works, and there's no second chance. When these ideas are brought up, they're immediately batted down like, that's ridiculous. And this overindulgence, they don't think of good ideas because they're always so overwhelmed by the addiction that they have, whether it's alcohol or drugs, allegedly, entertainment purposes only. That's what the problem is. All right. What is from the past that we should know about regarding their marriage? What does the universe want to tell us about the past? Oh my God, the Tower. We've got some Arcana cards here. My goodness. All right, so the past is an act of God that cannot be helped. It wasn't of their own making. This was a calamity that occurred early in the marriage in the past, and it seemed to have been an act of God. And it's actually quite linked to dark forces too. Something happened early on in their marriage that doomed it from the very beginning. Wow, I'm going to have to clarify that. What happened in the past? What was the past force that caused this destruction of the marriage before it even started? My goodness. All right, what about the future? What's the future important thing about the future the universe wants to tell us? The Two of Wands in reverse. So the future, this is the unraveling of plans. This is where our Two of Wands upright is. You've made your plans. They're set in motion. They have a lot of good potential to succeed. And in reverse, it's the unraveling of these plans. These plans they have completely come undone. Nothing is working out as they wanted to. The Ace of Wands was the beginning, the new ideas, but the plans have unraveled. And we have no second chances coming up for them because they're too addicted to being entitled. Like, you owe me everything. That's what is going on. And it's affected all the plans that they made. This feeling of entitlement is what's doomed them from the beginning. So the future, unraveling of plans. All right, so what is, from Harry's point of view, what is his goal for the future that he's consciously aware of? What is his goal? The Magician. God, look at these Arcana cards. All right, so his plan is he wants to manifest a way out of the situation. I am going to create a solution where none exists. Now, the Magician gives you all the tools that you need to make yourself successful. He just has to know how to do it. even if it involves secrecy and a few dirty tricks. His goal is to escape the situation. Does he want to leave the marriage? He absolutely does. This is manifesting a solution for yourself to get yourself out of the situation that you're in. That's his goal. He's trying desperately to find a way out and he's had some great ideas, but no matter what he tries, it gets shut down with no second chances, and it's because of his addiction. He can't find his way out of it because he has this addiction to the dark thoughts and dark deeds and the drugs that he is so dependent on. Even though he can find a way out, he can do it. He's just not doing it. All right, unconsciously, what is his goal? What are his underlying feelings about his marriage? In his deepest heart of hearts, even he's not aware of. His mother, Jesus. Queen of Cups in reverse. All right, so the Queen of Cups upright is a very emotional, nurturing, caring woman. In the upright position, it usually represents Camilla. In the reverse position, it usually represents Diana. Below the feelings, unconsciously, what does he feel about his marriage? He wishes he could have someone. I can't believe I'm saying this. He wishes he could have someone like his mother. He looks to her. I want someone like I want someone who has my mother's spirit, my mother's feeling of emotion and caring and nurturing. I want someone like her. No matter how hard I look, I can't find her. I keep trying new things, new ideas of trying to manifest her. He's trying to manifest her. Oh my God. No matter how many times he tries, he'll never be able to recover the person that she was. Even if he found that person, he would never recognize it. He's too addicted to his alcohol, his drugs, allegedly. Although not even allegedly, he's admitted to it. He's so addicted, he's so altered his state of consciousness, he would never recognize someone like his mother, even if he met her. He's got to free himself. He's got to free himself from these addictions before he'll ever find anyone like his mother and even recognize that he's found someone like her. Ay. All right. What advice does the universe have for him? If the universe could give him advice, what would they say to him? Free yourself from the trap. Eight of Swords in reverse. Eight of Swords upright is about you're in a trap and you have no idea how to get out of it. You've got blindfolds on and you're just not. All you have to do is take off that blindfold. Slip out of those blinds. You know, you've got your feet in the water. You know what you have to do. And in reverse, they're telling him, take off that blindfold. Loose those bounds. Free yourself. You can free yourself from the situation that you're in. You just have to want to do it. Oh my God. Oh, I got goosebumps on that one. You can find a way out of it. You can find the right solution. Leave behind this idea of being entitled. Leave behind, get yourself some help for all the alcohol and drugs that you've got yourself into. Find that one solution and free yourself from this trap. All right, what are external influences that are affecting him in the marriage? The Knight of Cups in reverse. Upright, the Knight of Cups is about being the knight in shining armor, a very emotional, loving, caring person who is out on a quest. It's like that perfect knight on shining armor, which is how he views himself from a previous reading. I did see this, that he viewed himself like this. And in reverse, what are the external influences? He doesn't see himself truly. He sees himself as upright, the Knight of Cups, instead of in reverse. He doesn't see himself as someone who's unemotional and uncaring. He only cares about himself right now. And understandably, I mean, he is in a bad situation and he's trying to free himself. That's what the universe wants him to do. But the external influences are people who are keeping him from identifying with himself emotionally. He has no emotional connection to himself. He doesn't understand himself. He cannot find that connection to his emotions on how they apply to himself. All right, and then from Harry's point of view, what are his hopes and fears? What are his hopes and fears right now regarding his marriage? Seven of Wands upright. So his fear right now is that he's continually getting attacked. Left and right, unexpected battle. He just is being attacked from all directions. And his fear is that he won't be able to fend off all these attacks, although he is fending them off. He just has, he keeps coming up with new ideas on how to fend off these attacks, but they got shot down because he doesn't get a second chance. People already they've already judged him, and no matter how many times he tries to change that perception, no one's listening because he's too addicted. He's too entitled and too addicted. So his hopes and fears are that his fears are that he just keeps getting attacked no matter what he does. All right. And what is the outcome? What is the outcome? Before I do look at the outcome, the unconscious card is also related to the hopes and fears card, because this is the unconscious and this is what he's hoping and fearing. So the unconscious is that he's thinking about his mother. He wants to find someone like her, and he is fighting and thinking he will never find someone like his mother. So that's his fear, is that if I get out of this marriage, I'll never find someone like the woman that I want. So he stays in the marriage because it's in his mind, it's better than nothing. Wow. Holy cow, that's a sad state of affairs. All right, and now for the outcome. What is the final outcome of the marriage? What is going to happen? The Queen of Wands in reverse. Well, this is Meghan. She's leaving. She's done. Queen of Wands upright is, of course, a very strong, usually a very fun-loving woman, and in reverse, this is just vicious, nasty energy. She's done with the marriage. What's the final outcome? She's leaving. She's done with it. Now, the card that goes with this one is the future. The plans have unraveled for the future, so she's done. She will be leaving. She's the one who will end the marriage because he figures it's better than nothing. But she's like, oh, she's just looking for the right time to leave. As soon as she has that great new idea that's going to work, she doesn't care that they've been judged and that they don't get any second chances. She doesn't care. She just wants to come up with a new idea. And she's relying on her sense of entitlement and addiction to help her. So what's the outcome of the marriage? She's going to leave. She'll be the one who ends it. And because the plans have unraveled, everything that she thought she could do is completely gone. All right, so let's do a quick wrap up, and I want to clarify this Tower card here. So what's the present situation of the marriage? The woman, Meghan's very unhappy. Everything, she doesn't have anything she wants. She has no money. She has no plans for the future. She's not independent. She's too clingy. And what was the problem? What's the challenging problem? The devil. Addiction, dark thoughts, dark energy, nasty, mean ideas. That's the problem in the marriage. The marriage is being overwhelmed by this dark force, that's what happens when you get sucked into this. You get overtaken by it, and there's no way out unless you make yourself get out of it. What's the past? There was some calamity that happened early on in their marriage, and it's tainted their marriage ever since. It was doomed before it even really got started. And then what's the future? The unraveling of their plans. Nothing's working, and they know it. From Harry's point of view, what's his goal? If he could manifest and wish himself out of the situation, he would do it in a heartbeat. He wants a magic wand. He wants that magic wand to wave so that everything is good. But he doesn't realize he's got to plan that. He has to suffer. He has to go through that hard unraveling of the marriage in order for it to be gone. He's got to do it. He's hoping someone else will do it for him. But that's what his goal is, to find a magic wand out of there. And then what below the surface? What are his feelings about his marriage? The unconscious. He just wants his mother. He wants someone like his mother. She always shows up in his readings. Always. Okay, so what advice does the universe have for him? Get yourself out of this trap. You've got to do it. Nobody can do it for you. Get yourself out of this trap. What's the external influence? He is not being encouraged to connect with his own emotions, with himself. He's very cold, even towards himself. He can't reconcile his own feelings. And then what are his hopes and fears? That no matter what he does, he's always fighting. He's always fighting off something. And that his present situation is better than nothing at all. And then what is the outcome? Meghan's going to leave. She's done with it. Plans have unraveled. She's just looking for her way out. And for his hopes and fears, he's worried that if he does get out of his marriage, he will never find someone like his mother. But he doesn't realize that until he reconciles his own emotions, even if he ever met someone like his mother, he would not be ready for someone like that. He's too dark. He's too addicted. He's too entitled. Goodness. All right. let's see what we can do with this Tower card. What the heck? What happened early on in the marriage that destroyed the marriage even before it started? What happened there? I want to find that out. All right, let me get my mat. Be right back. All right, so I have my pendulum mat here, and my pendulum's name is Christine. Here's Christine. Hello, Christine. We're going to see what Christine wants to tell us about that Tower moment. All right, so the Tower moment that occurred early in the marriage of Harry and Meghan, did this have to do with any of the children? Did this have to do with any of the children? Was that the Tower moment that occurred early in the marriage? Yes. Okay. Was this about Archie, about Prince Archie? Is that the Tower moment that occurred that destroyed the marriage even before it started? Is it about Archie? That Tower moment, was it about Archie? Was the Tower moment about Archie that occurred that destroyed their marriage? Unknown. Unknown. No, I'm okay. Unknown. All right. The Tower moment that occurred, was that before Meghan Markle even said she was pregnant? Before the pregnancy of Archie was announced, was that when it occurred? Before the pregnancy was even announced about Archie? Is that when the Tower moment occurred? Is that when the Tower moment occurred that destroyed the marriage of Harry and Meghan? Before the pregnancy was even announced. Okay. And was it because Meghan decided to use a surrogate and Harry didn't know about it? Is that the Tower moment, that she decided to use a surrogate and Harry did not know? Is that what the Tower moment was? That she decided to use a surrogate for Archie and Harry did not know? Is that the Tower moment that occurred? Is that the Tower moment that occurred? Was it that she decided to use a surrogate? We'll say that. She decided to use a surrogate. Is that the Tower moment that occurred? Okay. And did Harry know about it? Did Harry know that she was going to use a surrogate? Did Harry know that she was going to use a surrogate for Archie? No. Or unknown? It's unknown. Okay. All right. I guess one more question. Are Harry and Meghan going to be, is the divorce announcement for Harry and Meghan coming in June or July of this year? Is that divorce announcement, the separation announcement, is that coming in June or July of this year? Is that going to be announced in June or July of this year? That divorce announcement, is that going to come out in June or July of this year? Yeah. Okay. It's definitely on the way. Okay. All right. I don't really know a whole lot about that Tower moment. I'll see if I can do some private work and see what I can narrow it down to. Thank you, Christine, for your information. I truly appreciate you letting us know what's going on. All right, everybody, there you go. There's your reading. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like and share. And if you're a subscriber, well, thank you so much. I appreciate all my subscribers. Thank you so much. And if you're not a subscriber, you need to subscribe. And don't forget to click that notification bell so you don't miss another reading. Thanks so much, everyone. We'll see you again soon on Royal Tarot Readings. Bye-bye, everybody.